I'm Laura Volpintesta. Welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through some time-lapse videos, which means they're going to be like rocket speed. But I wanted to show you how some different apps look that I use for fashion illustration. I always love to start with a pencil tool. You could see that this is a sheer, crumbly, realistic kind of pencil. And I'm using it on what they call a rice paper. The rice paper comes with an app that's called Imagink. I'll give you some links below this video. But the Imagink app only has a few tools. Pencil's one of them. There's a marker tool with a round tip. There's like a very, very calligraphic chisel tip pen. You can see here now I'm using the fine tip pen. And then I took the pencil tool and upped the opacity of it so it would be blacker. I do this as a second step because I only do it after I've lightly and softly mapped out where everything goes. To do her skin, I used their pastel tool. Like I said, they only have like 5 different tools on that app. The pastel tool, you can see that it's soft and powdery looking. I used it only for the skin because it's slightly sheer and it just has a warmth to it. I used their marker tool with the opacity turned all the way up to put in the stripes. And now I'm adding her backpack. I added that a little later. This is an app that does record a time lapse automatically of your process, which is a lot of fun to play back after you've created. Imagink is an app that comes with this tool where you can actually draw on paper while it draws on your computer. But this particular drawing, I used the app without the tablet and just used my Apple Pencil. This is the same app, Imagink. I used markers only, and I used that rice paper option again that they have, but I used the pale gray. So there's that warm golden tone. Then there's this pale gray, and they also have it in dark charcoal, which is really rich looking. I'll be sharing some photos of that in the near future. I loved this angle where the fashion blogger was looking down at her own feet and took a picture. I used soft charcoal on the floor. I used a fine black pen on the floor. And I used some chunkier markers for the skirt, nail polish, stuff like that. And the colors are pretty opaque. This is a totally different app. It's called Procreate. You can see I used a fine line pen. I used charcoal. I used watercolor. It's a super fast replay. I really had fun working out the African print with all of its little details. The colors, you have infinite colors at your disposal in these apps. This app is called Tayasui. It's another one that I'll put into your comments below. It has brush tip pens, a very watery watercolor. It has opaque kind of crayon colors and acrylic paintbrush. It has so many tools. Tayasui is my #1 recommendation for anyone who's starting to try digital drawing. Here we're back to Procreate. Has that slicker feel. I used sheer markers and then I used opaque black pen. It was a lot of fun to explore. I hope that this inspires you to explore these different apps to create your own art. Subscribe!